Hey guys, it's me again, and today we're going to play a short indie game called Man, I Just Want to Go Home, about a delivery delivery guy who gets lost in the city and it's raining really hard and, well, he just wants to go home. It's a short visual style text-based adventure game. You can get on Steam, it's pretty cheap, like $2-3, so go check it out. There are 13 endings. I'm going to attempt to get 2 because I don't want to spoil all of it. So yeah, and if you want to try this game out yourself, links down below in the description. Let's get this guy home. The gray October skies vomited another bucket of rain on the last tram moving away into the wet innards of the city. Missed this one too, huh? Think to yourself as you retreat deeper into the useless hood of your soaked-through jacket, muttering half-coherent curses and reaching into the pocket for the blank, dead rectangle of your ancient cell phone. Thump your thumb against the matte black screen disappointedly. Even if you had ordered a taxi, you wouldn't be able to pay for it thanks to your last client who deemed your service too low grade for his money. Stupid low-income son of a broke bitch. Through the static of the rain, your eyes catch a greenish reflection from the neon sign of the coffee shop. Flat. You start trudging slowly towards it, like some wet, depressed silk moth, sloshing the soup from your socks and your cheap sneakers with each new step. There's no need to hurry. It's impossible to get any wetter than soaking. The door gives way surprisingly easy, and you stumble into the well-lit, empty room, shopkeeper's bell ringing feverishly. A barista swiftly raises her head from a worn-out paperback and says, with a tinge of disappointment in her voice, "Good evening? Hello, a double Americano, please? Just a minute." While she operates the outrageously outdated coffee machine, you hang up your waterlogged jacket and settle your damp carcass on our bar stool near the heater. I wonder if she'll be okay with me hanging my socks over it. Well, smell my feet after a whole day of walking and meeting the most insufferable people in the city will probably make this place uninhabitable. I think I can at least take off my sneakers and put my feet directly over the heater. Hope their ventilation works. The fear of being judged gives way to the fear of getting sick, and you press your cold, fishy soles against the dusty metal of the heater. Oh yeah, that's better. Much better. The barista brings you an Americano, side-eyeing your bar stool heater situation. Some weather, huh? You don't say. I haven't seen a flood like this since... ever. You ain't from around here, are you? Is it that obvious? Nah, you just look like a delivery guy. Smell like one too. Oh, if you're talking about me frying my feet on the heater, I can... Smiles disarmingly. Nah, man, I'm just playing with you. It's just a figure of speech. You can fry your feet all you want. As you might notice, business ain't going so great today. Only frogs go to coffee shops in this weather. Yeah, hate them. They never tip. But until you meet a human. She smiles once more, blinding you with her perfectly white teeth. Doesn't she drink coffee in a coffee shop? And extends her hand to you. Name's Rita. I'm... Nice to meet you. That heater feels nice too, doesn't it? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get back to the reading. You get back to whatever you're up to. Call me if you need anything. Wait, by any chance do you have a mini USB charger? Mini USB? That's a blast from the past. I'm old-fashioned that way. Some people confuse it with poverty, though. What can you do? Some people lack perception. But I have to disappoint you. I ain't seen a mini USB since, like, 2006. That's okay. I need to start keeping up with the times. Rita leaves you alone with the waves of warm bliss rolling through your body from the heater upwards. The rhythmic pattern of the rain is practically reflected inside your brain, adding weight to your eyelids with each new drop. The coffee should invigorate you but only adds joules to the heat balance of your comfort. Your eyes finally give in and Rita's ringtone wrangles you from the sleep, and you desperately cling to the table trying to balance yourself on the stilts of the bar stool. Yes? Ah, shit, Tara, really? Of course I'm on shift. Where else would I be? Alright, I'll come, don't worry. I just need to find my swimsuit, that's all. Rita comes over from the counter and touches your shoulder. Listen, I don't want to impose on you or anything, but you seeing as you're so cozy in here, how about you just keep sitting in this chair while I quickly run across the street to give my neighbor my set of keys. It'll take 15 minutes max. That alright with you? What if someone comes? That would be a miracle. What if I'm not the man you think I am and I robbed you blindly? Good luck robbing an empty register. So what? Agree to Ree's proposal. I'd like to go first. You know what? Let's stay in the shop. Let's agree. Rita smiles confidingly. Opens up her umbrella. Ella, and slithers out into the street. Shopkeeper's bell rings softly before failing silent, leaving you alone with the sound of rain and the gentle hum of the refrigerator. You shrug, pull the wet socks off your feet with a squelch and place them on the heater to dry. Then with a quick glance you notice a stack of paper napkins on a table across the room, which you hastily grab and stuff inside your sneakers in a futile attempt to soak up at least some of the moisture. Finish your double Americano with one big gulp. To your surprise, a shimmering clot of anxiety starts forming 2 inches below your solar plexus. But why? It's the fucking coffee. I hate coffee. Why did I even order it? The rain grows stronger. The forms that the coffee shop is compromised of start to tremble. To grow disproportionately. Faint specks of light scattered across its numerous surfaces. A pile of cups on top of an ancient coffee machine gazes blankly at you. You lock your eyes on it and jump from the sound of the bell cutting through the stale air. A rumpled middle-aged man wearing a soaking wet white trench coat staggered in the coffee shop. The store does not adhere to fire safety standards. Evening, sir. Pour me a glass of water, boy. He croaks and materializes 20 marks. A 20? Your hand grabs it way before your brain starts calculating the ethical side of such an action. 20. It's 4 subway rides, 2 packs of cigarettes. It's still not enough to get a taxi. But I'm not little Ford Fauntleroy. Fauntleroy? Unceremoniously, you stuff your feet inside the mushy napkin linen sneakers and limp towards the sink with the finesse of an ex-paraplegic on high heels. There you grab the first sort of clean tumbler, fill it from the tap and give it to the man. His trembling hand grabs the glass, pelicanly empties it into his throat and thumps it on the counter. Then he gives you a long, piercing look with his blue eyes shining in the center of a life-drained face. You don't work here. I'm substituting for my friend. The stare drills a sense of discomfort into you. Why do his hands tremble so much? An alcoholic? But he doesn't have a bloated face or any signs of bad blood circulation. Maybe it's Parkinson's, but don't forget to share the tips, he said, then turned around swiftly that droplets from his trench rained all over the coffee shop. He bolted out the door, causing the bell to rattle metallically. You exhale and look at the counter to find a thick wallet laying near the empty tumbler. A wallet of a stranger who's willing to pay 20 marks for a glass of water. Choose fast. Fuck it. You shake your head disappointingly, remove the moist lumps of paper from your sneakers, put on the disgustingly wet jacket, and run outside, pondering the vastness of your soul and the dizzying height of your moral stance. A gray silhouette is quickly moving down the street into the rain. You run. Occasionally you shout something like, "Sir, your wallet, man!" But the words dissipate into the rain without ever catching his attention. Deaf fuck. You think, full of kindness and humility. After a couple of blocks, the silhouette takes a sharp turn into the shabby alleyway between two worn-out red brick buildings. You pick up the pace. Oh shit. First thing you see in that alleyway is a flash, revealing a limp body of a man in a striped jacket. Holy shit. Oh, I got an achievement, the killing of a Japanese bookie. Then you focus on the shape of another man flickering through a sheet of rain, holding something black and heavy in his hand. The sound of a shot ricochets from a myriad of raindrops and pierces you. Your stomach lurches up to your throat and you scream involuntarily. The stranger turns towards you, his lips moving, but you can't make out any words. Another flash blinds you. Something warm is sinking into your chest. The wet asphalt crashes into your face with the whole devastating mass of its shining roughness. Why is my shirt sticky? You didn't make it home. Well shit, there's one ending. I got shot. So yeah. Alright, let's do another ending. Alright guys, so we are back and we're at the situation where Rita asks us if we can stay or if we should go. And well, I'm gonna go this time. No, I'd like to go for a swim. Sorry Rita, I don't like taking on more responsibility than absolutely necessary. How far is the metro? About half a mile. Did you finish your coffee? Yeah. Then give me $2.50 and let's go. We're heading in the same direction. Oh, okay, we're going. Nice. Your slim wallet coughs out 3 marks. Rita hands you back 50 pfennigs. It's just enough to buy 1 metro token. You slip your almost dry feet into the cold slurping sneakers. Disgusting. With an unveiled revulsion, you push your hands through the cold inside of your wet jacket. Rita smiles sympathetically and takes an umbrella from behind the counter. The rain seems to have known about your plans to leave the coffee shop, because it pours harder than ever, almost turning into a waterfall. Rita pulls the door and runs outside, simultaneously opening her umbrella. Unfortunately, the umbrella proves ineffective against the horizontal rain, and she immediately catches a fistful of water with her face. She curses silently and offers you a spot under the umbrella, but you make a vague gesture with your hand signaling your indifference to being 5% less wet. After the third attempt at conversation between you was disrupted by yet another especially ferocious wave of rainfall, both of you sink into despair and quietly trudge along the streams of precipitation. Rita is visibly angry. You feel nothing but numbness of joints and a strong desire to pee. Finally, a building with a neon in sight, Titanic, emerges through the wall of rain. Rita yells something that can be interpreted as, "This is fucked, let's go inside." However, considering the distance you've already covered, the metro station shouldn't be that far away. So, you know what? Let's go inside. Padded door is unreasonably difficult to open. The relatively empty casino interior greets you with a wave of warm, subdued lightning. Rita loudly whispers all kinds of curses as she shakes the umbrella, drawing everyone's attention. 3 half-drunk, identically shabby men stand around a roulette table not doing anything but drinking. Behind them, an entrance to the VIP room is guarded by a classically bald 6-foot-tall refrigerator-looking goon with an impenetrable face that not even a mother could love. To the right, a weirdly energetic bartender with a devilish spark in his eyes is filling the lime box with freshly cut limes. Across from him, a somewhat Asian girl your age with wet blonde hair covering her shoulder sits at the bar. She raises her glass as she knows you two. Rita promptly walks up to the bar. You trudge along indecisively. Why? Well, what else is there to do? Rita! Whoa, girl, when did you get this drunk? And where's Koji? I don't know. What do you want? Why do you want to see my father? You know, a silver fox is still a fox. Ew, no, take a lap. Think about your behavior. Relax. I'm just fucking with you. Unless... Rita! Who's this wet rat next to you? The name's... Nice to meet you. I'm not a rat. I'm a nutria. I'm Tara. Let's do shots. Every whim for your money. I'm a bit broke today. Or, every whim for your money. I'm a bit broke today. He's a delivery person. The most persecuted minority. Well, okay. I'll bankroll you. I don't like feeling like an alcoholic. What about me? You're on duty. Oh, come on. I'm not a firefighter, for fuck's sake. The three of you have vodka shots. The warmth is spreading through your body, and you realize just how cold you really are. Oh, bless you. Nice weather, huh? Ugh, Tara, here's your key. I gotta go. I just realized that I didn't close the coffee shop. Thank you, darling. See you around. Silently, you raise 2 fingers. More vodka? Yeah, sure. What's the occasion? The end of my relationship. We broke up. Well, to be honest, I got dumped. Well, cheers. She downs another one. You keep up. Victor, why are you bothering with shots? At this point, just give us a bottle. What Koji said. Victor, darling, Koji's not here, so don't fuck with me on his behalf. Hey, manners. Cheers. Come on, to ward off the cold. Oh, man. Another down shot. So how long have you and Rita known each other? I don't really know her. I just walked into flat and... Whoa, man. Tara touches your jacket and immediately pulls your hand away. Ew, you're like soaked. No shit, Sherlock. Come on, I sincerely want... She slides off the bar stool and grabs your shoulder. Let's go to mine and Rita's place. You need to dry your clothes. It's just across the street. Come on. Come on. I'm not inviting you over to fuck. My heart is all sorts of broken. Jesus Christ, you fucking men. I'm a nutria. So sorry, darling. I forgot. Continue on your merry way to the metro station. Well, she's being nice. Then again, she could be a killer. But what have I got to lose? I'm already fucked as is. But I need to get home. Alright, I'll go with you. Hell yeah. Victor, can we have our vodka to go? Bartender rolls his eyes and smiles as Tara grabs first the bottle, then you, and pushes the door open. Together you step into the creaky corridor with the washed out wallpaper. Welcome to my and Rita's humble abode. Humble? This is a bloody mansion. Oh, I know. 55 square feet with dryer and a dishwasher and for only 150 marks a month. 150? You gals have got it way too good. I pay 400 for my shithole. And I don't even have a dishwasher. I just know a guy who knows it. Well, my father. Alright, get your ass to the shower. I'll put the kettle on. Why are you so caring? I'm gonna fucking kill you, that's why. You know, total dismemberment and, decapitation. No, dismemberment includes decapitation. The word I'm looking for is disembowelment? Yes. No. Well, maybe. Whatever. Will you give me a towel? Just use the hand one. Royal blood. That's Sir Royal blood to you. She walks into the kitchen as you hang your waterlogged jacket on the door. Leave your shoes under the heater and walk into the bathroom, clicking on the light switch. A single light bulb illuminates the pink-tiled walls, a ceiling tastefully sprinkled with black mold, and a worn-out violet carpet with a cartoon frog that also hasn't been spared by the passage of time. Feel you, frog. Forg. Forg? Is that a typo? Forg? You say wearily as you close the glass door of the shower cabin. Hot water beats the goosebumps out of your skin, flows down to your feet, and restores their sensitivity. Lost in a labyrinth of drunken thoughts, you lose the sense of time. Only when the once hot water turns almost cold, do you realize that you've probably overstayed your welcome. On a washing machine, Tara has left a gray towel stained with peroxide, along with a triple XL shirt blazoned with an Auto Care logo. And socks that are at least 3 sizes too small for you. Put on everything plus your slightly wet boxers, and you stare into the darkness of the bags under your eyes as you dry your hair, contemplating all the choices that brought you to this moment. As you exit the bathroom, a muffled sobbing from behind the closed kitchen door reaches your ears. Peering down the dark hallway, you can make out a blurry shape of your jeans, draped over the heater. They probably are still wet, but at least warm and quasi-wearable. Get dressed and fuck off without drawing her attention. Oh. See, I don't want to be a dick. I mean, this really isn't my problem. But she did help us. Let's try console her. Push open the creaking kitchen door and see Tara drinking straight from a bottle of vodka. Salty streaks of tears have drawn reddish lines all over her cheeks. Slowly, as if not wanting to draw any attention, you sit beside her and ask, "Tara?" She puts the bottle on the table and swiftly wipes her face, smearing her mascara all over her face, all over the face. Her red eyes find you through a veil of tears and ask, "Thanks for the t-shirt. What happened?" She breaks down into silent sobs. Awkwardly, you embrace her with one hand and sigh heavily as you feel her burning wet face on your shirt, on your t-shirt. "My father died just now. He was killed by someone. Killed." Okay, wait a minute. Was the guy from before, the one that we tried to give the wallet back, was that her father? I bet you that was her father. Because he had so much money, he gave us a 20 just for water. So he probably did get... So, yeah, her father probably got shot in the alley. Fuck, it's all coming together. Her halting speech reaches you through the sobs, and the meaning of her word hits you like a ton of bricks. I said I need to go to the morgue to identify him. He had his wallet on him. An old Asian man in a striped tuxedo. Yep, that was him. Fuck. She recoils from you and freezes. The only thing you manage to squeeze out of yourself is, "I'm sorry." "Thanks." She stands up and paces the room. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe someone stole his wallet and... She reaches for the almost empty bottle. An unexpected impulse compels you to grab it before she does, and make a big gulp with your eyes closed. "Why, Jesus, why?" She whimpers as she slides down the wall onto the dirty floor near the refrigerator. You walk up and sit down beside her. "I should go there, shouldn't I?" "Yes. Is this okay? If I just sit here? 5 minutes? Just 5. Tara bursts into tears. You squeeze her shoulder, wishing to shift the pain towards her fingers and help exorcise it from her body. "Tara, you need to go. You too, home. Let me order you a taxi." "Ah, come on, you've done more than..." You tug on the t-shirt, signaling to her that she's already given enough to a random delivery guy who happened to meet her roommate and somehow ended up being beside her during the toughest moment of her life. "Don't mention it. It's my ex's." I thought. Half an hour ago I thought it couldn't get any worse. Heart-wrenching sobs interrupt her speech. "Fuck! I have to go. I'm ordering you a taxi." You do not resist. Tara finds her phone and orders you a ride to Zampano 12. You thank her into the emptiness of her loss. She smiles a pale smile and asks for a cigarette. You smoke in silence, waiting for the car to arrive. You express your gratitude again. She flicks off toward the words along with the cigarette dust, clenches her jaw and stops crying. You hastily get dressed and go downstairs together with Tara. The clouds have cleared, revealing a starless night sky. She hugs you goodbye. Be strong. were the last words of platitude you tell her before crawling into the vomit-smelling insides of the taxi. You arrive home too late, shake the wet clothes off, and sit on your bed for 40 minutes, replaying in your mind what happened in that faraway kitchen. Poor girl. You don't notice how quickly you fall asleep. First rays of morning sunshine crawl across your face, almost waking you up. Luckily, they get blocked by the heavy clouds of an oncoming storm. Here we go again. It's 6:40 on your only day off. You keep sleeping. Oh, there you go. We got the, like half good ending? I mean, it was a good ending for me, but not for everybody else. Not for Tara. But yeah, that was the second ending to this game. Like I said, there are 13 endings to this. So yeah, if you want to check those endings out, I'm going to stop here. I don't want to spoil the rest. If you want to see the rest of the 13 endings, if you want to try the game out yourself, as always, links down below in the description. I hope you enjoyed this visual novel, MS Paint style, story-driven game, narrative game. And I'll see you again in the next video. Later.